You can see in the background the Winterfell, where the logo normally is on fire.
Oh.
Because it's been burned. And again, I still don't know why they burned down Winterfell. Did the Greyjoys do that? Did the bannermen of the Starks come in and burn it down after? Thank you, patrons. He's dreaming again.
Yes.
Must be.
Yes, he is. Oh.
The Raven again. He's trying to kill it.
Got 3 eyes.
That's what she said, the three-eyed Raven.
I know, it just still baffles me.
Don't think too much, Bran.
Relax your bow arm.
This is the first episode.
Yeah.
Which one of you was a marksman at 10?
Father.
Whoa.
Wow. That's symbolism.
You can't kill it. Why not? Because the raven is you.
What?
What?
Hodor.
It's alright, Hodor.
Are you inside the wolf again, little lord?
No, three-eyed raven. He's back. I tried to kill it, but I couldn't. There was a boy.
I don't want to hear about it.
But you asked.
We've got plenty of worries. We don't need to pour black magic on top of them.
I didn't ask for black magic dreams.
I know you didn't, little lord. We need to move. We don't know who might be after us.
No one even knows we're alive.
Who told you that? Three-eyed raven tell you?
No.
Some could hear then. I don't know what other people know and what they don't. I only know the wall is a long way off.
Oh.
My mother always told me you Westerosi were a grim lot. Grim, bearded, stinking barbarians that would row across the narrow sea and steal us from our beds.
Did you ever think you'd marry one?
Never thought I'd marry anyone at all.
Never.
Not until I met the king of the grim, bearded, stinking barbarians.
Pardon me, Your Grace. My queen.
Lord Bolton.
Let me guess which one is the good news.
Word from Riverrun and Winterfell.
Neither.
Yeah.
No good news.
I hadn't seen him in years. I don't even know how many.
We'll travel to the funeral together. Lord Bolton will garrison here until we return.
Will I be wearing manacles when I lay my father to rest? Something else?
By the
Oh.
time Bolton's bastard got to Winterfell, the Ironborn were gone.
Oh, they left.
They massacred everyone and put the castle to the torch. And Bran and Rickon have not been found. And they may have escaped, or Theon may have taken them back to the Iron Islands as hostages.
Have you received any demand?
No.
Have you heard anything from Theon at all?
Oh,
Whoa, whoa. Okay. What?
why haven't they? He's captured.
I
think they gave him up to
Where am
escape because they were surrounded.
Who are you? What do you want?
I want to do this.
Oh. Oh my God.
Do you know how long it's going to take us to get to King's Landing, walking through fields and forests?
Yes,
So how should we pass the time?
by putting one foot in front of the other.
It's going to be a very dull walk.
I'm here to take you to King's Landing and bring back Lady Stark's daughters in exchange. Dull is fine.
Doesn't matter how loyal a servant you are.
She does have a
Lady
lot of
Stark's
swords.
going to want a
Yeah.
giant toe-headed
I see on
twang
both of her
following
hips.
around for the rest of her life. A week's journey with you, and she'll order you to fall on your sword.
If Lady Stark is unhappy with any aspect of my service, I'm sure she'll let me know. She's an honest woman.
For all the good it's done her. When did you come into Lady Stark's service? That's something we could talk about.
Not your concern, Kingslayer.
It had to be recently. Weren't with her at Winterfell.
How do you know?
Because I visited Winterfell. Were you pledged to Stannis?
Gods no.
Ah, Renly. Really? He wasn't fit to rule over anything more important than a 12-course meal.
Shut your mouth.
Why? I lived with him at court since he was a boy, don't forget. Could hardly escape the little tulip. Skipping down the corridors in his embroidered silks. I knew him far better than you.
I knew him as well as anyone. As a member of his King's Guard, he trusted me with everything. He'd been a wonderful king.
Sounds like you quite fancy him.
I did not fancy him.
God, you did. Did you ever tell him?
He's like trying to get her to react.
You weren't Renly's type, I'm afraid.
Yeah, he has
He
been.
preferred curly-haired little girls like Laura's Tyrell. You're far too much man for him.
I'm not interested in foul rumours.
Unless they're about me. His proclivities were the worst kept secret at court. It's a shame the throne isn't made out. They'd have never got him off it.
Shut your mouth.
Don't blame him. Don't blame you either. Don't get to choose who we love.
I think there's limitations.
You should probably put a bag over this guy's head.
Where you headed then?
South. You?
River Run. Staying off the King's Road, are you? They get you no matter where you go. You can't win.
Oh, you really can't.
Looks like you're safe enough, though. Meaning no offence, milady, but I wouldn't tangle with you. 7 blessings to you.
And you?
He knows who I am.
It doesn't.
Maybe you're right. What if you're not? What if you tell someone?
We're not doing it. He's an innocent man.
More innocent than Lady Stark's daughters.
Put a bag over this man's head. It would save them a lot. It'd be like, okay, bag over this man's head. Probably shouldn't mess with this person.
That's better. It makes you look very strong.
No flowers. I said no flowers.
Give it to Marjorie for her wedding gown. Should be more than enough fabric.
Jealousy, I
Tell me what you think
sense.
of her.
Who?
Marjorie.
She's an ideal match. The Tyrells beside us will crush the Northerners, hang their lords, burn their strongholds, sow their fields with salt, and no one will think of rebelling for another century.
She's a good match, but what do you think of her? She's beautiful and intelligent.
Yes, she is.
Her concern with the well-being of the common people is interesting. It only meant that to go out of your way to endanger yourself.
Becoming one of the most boring conversations I've ever had.
Marjorie Tyrell dotes on filthy urchins for a reason. She dresses like a harlot for a reason. She married a traitor and known degenerate like Renly Baratheon for a reason.
She married Renly Baratheon because she was told to. That's what intelligent women do, what they're told.
Oh my God.
You need to ask yourself what
I don't need to do anything.
Oh! Boom!
Better. Much better.
First he was taking all of her insight, now he's telling her shut up.
Giving
Men
up
only
on
want
her, I
one
think.
thing from a pretty girl.
She can't control.
Love is not the thing he wants. He's too old. They never see it that way. He didn't ask you to do something for him, spy on someone, or... No. If he does ask you for anything, or try anything, or touch you, I want you to tell me. Why? What will you do? I will make him stop.
Dolores Tyrell, my lady.
Dolores Tyrell.
Lady Sansa,
Dolores?
my sister Marjorie invites you to take the air with her and our grandmother, the Lady Olenna, in the gardens. May I escort you to them?
She's worried about her.
Oh, yeah.
She's actually worried about her.
You were too
I
kind to
think I just misjudged that character a little bit.
You probably don't remember the first time we met. The hands torn, you gave me your favor. A rose, a red rose.
Of course I did.
Oh.
Such a dear.
She being
Take my
followed?
leave, Lady Sansa.
Thank you, Dolores.
Come.
Being followed by
Lady
Lannister
Sansa.
soldiers.
It is my honor to present my grandmother, the Lady Olenna of House Tyrell.
Kiss me, child. It's so good of you to visit me and my foolish flock of hens. We're very sorry for your losses.
And I was sorry when I heard of Lord Renly's death, Lady Marjorie. He was very gallant.
Gallant, yes, and charming and very clean. He knew how to dress and smile, and somehow this gave him the notion he was fit to be king.
Renly was brave and gentle, Grandmother. Father liked him, and so did Loras.
Loras is young and very good at knocking men off horses with a stick. That does not make him wise.
Knocking men off horses with a stick.
Grandmother, what will Sansa think of us?
You might think we have some wits about us. One of us, at any rate. It was treason. I warned them. Robert has 2 sons, and Renly has an older brother. How can he possibly have any claim to that ugly iron chair? He should have stayed well out of all this, if you ask me. But once the cow's been milked, there's no squirting the cream back up her udder, so here we are to see things through. What do you say to that, Sansa?
My God,
This character is
she's funny.
Lemon cake's my favorite.
So we've been told. I'm much less boring than these others. Do you know
I can
my
see that.
son? I want you to tell me the truth about this royal boy, this Joffrey. You? Who else would know better? We've heard some troubling tales. Is there any truth to them?
Oh, I don't know. This seems...
Has mistreated you? Has he ripped out your tongue?
King Joffrey, his grace is very fair and handsome and as brave as a lion.
Yes, all Lannisters are lions. And when a Tyrell farts, it smells like a rose. But how kind is he? How clever. Has he a good heart, a gentle hand?
I'm to be his wife.
I don't know where she
I
stands.
don't know what that means.
Is she getting intel just to backstab Sansa, or
Yeah.
is she actually trying to get it for Marjorie?
Bring me some cheese.
The cheese will be served after the cakes, my lady.
The cheese will be served when I want it served. And I want it served now. Are you frightened, child?
Yeah.
No need for that. We're only women here. No harm will come to you.
My father always told the truth.
Yes, he had that reputation. And they named him traitor and took his head.
Joffrey did that. He promised he would be merciful and he cut my father's head off. And he said that was mercy. And he took me up on the walls and made me look at it. My father was a traitor. My brother as well. I have traitor's blood. Please don't make me say any more.
She's terrified, Grandmother. Just look at her.
Speak freely, child. We would never betray your confidence, I swear it.
How many people have told her that?
He's a monster.
Oh, that's a pity.
Please don't stop the wedding.
Have no fear. The Lord Oaf of Highgarden is determined that Marjorie shall be queen. We thank you for the truth.
Oh, it's her father pushing
Here
this.
comes my cheese.
Okay.
That makes sense.
We ride into battle at River Run.
No.
Then it's a distraction.
My uncle Edmure has his forces garrisoned there. We need his men.
Unless he's been breeding them. Don't have enough to make a difference.
Have you lost faith in our cause?
If it's revenge, I still got faith in it.
If you no longer believe...
I can believe till it snows and dawn. Don't change the fact. We've got half the men.
You don't think
Wavering.
we can win?
Yeah, I speak my mind, Your Grace.
Have you not been speaking your mind, Lord Karstark?
I think you lost this war the day you married her.
Wow.
Okay, is it because they don't like it? Or is it because the Freys don't like it?
Can I help you, Lady Stark?
No.
I have to take her side because she messed up.
Only a mother can make them.
You've made them before?
Twice.
Did they work?
After a fashion. I prayed for my son Bran to survive his fall. Many years before that, one of the boys came down with the pox.
Oh.
Maester Lewin said if he made it through the night, he'd live. So I sat with him all through the darkness. Listened to his ragged little breaths. His coughing, his whimpering.
Which boy?
Jon Snow.
Oh.
When my husband brought that baby home from the war, I couldn't bear to look at him. I didn't want to see those brown stranger's eyes staring off at me.
But she took care.
So I prayed to the gods. Take him away. Make him die. He got the pox.
Felt guilty.
And I knew I was the worst woman who ever lived. Murderer. I'd condemned this poor, innocent child to a horrible death because I was jealous of his mother, a woman he didn't even know. So I prayed to all 7 gods. Let the boy live. Live. And I'll love him. I'll be a mother to him. I'll beg my husband to give him a true name. To call him Stark and be done with it. To make him one of us.
And he lived?
And he lived. And I couldn't keep my promise.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Everything that's happened since then. It's horror that's come to my family. All because I couldn't love a motherless child.
She blames herself.
Yes, she does.
Now he's here.
Yep.
Was it hard for you to kill the half-hand?
It was a wonderful scene.
Yes. You liked him. I like you, but if you're playing us false, it won't be hard for me to kill you. I've got wildling blood in my veins. These are my people. They speak 7 different languages in my army. The Thenns hate the Hornfoots. The Hornfoots hate the Ice River clans. Everyone hates the cave people. You know how I got moon worshippers and cannibals and giants to march together in the same army?
No.
I told them we were all going to die if we don't get south, because that's the truth.
Because of the White Walkers and all that situation. Which makes sense. It's crazy that he's by the leader's side.
Whoa, your eyes, bro.
What's wrong with him? He's a warg. He can enter the mind of animals, see through their eyes. He's scouting for us.
But you've never met a warg.
That's actually really cool and very useful.
Orel, where were you this time?
The Fist of the First Men.
What did you see?
Dead crows.
Are we back with the... Yep. It's crazy that he's
You're crying because you're cold.
next to the leader, and he was with the leader with the other side, too.
Killed by dead men. I seen him torn to pieces fighting while he was off somewhere hiding in a hole. Why don't you lie down and rest for a while, eh? You know you want to.
Hey.
Sam, get up.
Sam! You stop, you'll die.
Plus, if you don't stop, you'll probably die too.
You don't care.
Of course we care.
You left me. When the White Walkers came, you left me.
Aye, we left you. You're fat and you're slow. We didn't want to die.
He's like, oh, what are you saying?
They get him up. Looks like that piggy is done for.
Get him up.
Slowing us down.
Just get him up.
Why? So the rest of us can die.
I mean, you're sitting
More
back here
faster without him.
talking about it.
What is this? Get up, Charlie. Is he all right?
I think so.
If he can't, we may as well just go without
That's
him.
enough. I forbid you to die. Do you hear me?
Why should the rest of us go with him?
Russ, you're responsible for him.
Oh.
What am I supposed to do?
Make sure he gets back alive. If he doesn't, you don't.
Ooh. Yeah, you have to do it.
Oh, boy. That's a good way to handle that situation. He knows what's going on.
You piggy. You hear me?
He immediately motivated the guy who didn't care about him to care about him. Who's around them? That's
The boy from the dream, isn't
Yeah.
it? Oh, no, no.
What the heck is this guy?
Do you want to drown in your own blood?
I'm unarmed.
That was poor planning.
My sister carries the weapons.
I'm better with them. The spear. Drop it.
You kill me, a wolf will tear you to bits.
You must be Summer.
Wait, what?
How does he know the wolf's name?
I'm Jojen Reed. This is my sister, Mira. We've come a long way to find you, Brandon.
They know his name too?
Farther to go.
I'm just
trying to understand.
Would you please shut up about it?
Jack and Henry
Oh.
asked you 3 kills.
I'm not listening.
But just explain it to me. He offered to kill any 3 people you wanted. Dead. All you had to do was give him the names. Anyone. You could have picked King Joffrey.
Shut up.
Could have picked Tywin Lannister.
Jaqen got us out of Harrenhal, so why are you complaining?
You could have ended the war.
Where are we going?
North.
If we were going north, we should have come to the Red Fork River by now.
Maybe already past it.
It's 100 feet wide. How could we have passed it? If we hit the Red Fork, we can follow it west to River Run. My mother grew up there. My grandfather's a lord. He'll protect us.
Could be a minstrel.
Shut up.
Minstrel's got gold sometimes. You could jump him, tie him up, steal his gold and buy some food.
So he spoke, and so he spoke, that Lord of Care. But now the rains we pour is hard, with no one there to hear.
What's lurking behind that wall? A lion? A wolf?
Just a dirty little cub, I think.
Loose a few more
Don't.
Ready with this stuff.
Yep.
Put the sword down, girl.
You go on down the road. Just keep on singing so we know where you are. Leave us be, and I won't kill you.
Generous.
You're a dangerous person. I like dangerous people. Why are your friends so shy?
What friends?
The fat one to your left and the lad beside him.
Oh, they already knew. They already saw them coming for a mile away.
Oh, that's good.
3 young ones on the run, carrying castle-forged swords. You escaped from Harrenhal?
Who are you?
Thoros of Myr. And the fella here with the bow is Anguy.
No, who do you fight for?
The Brotherhood without banners. Now come along.
Oh.
I want to hear how 2 boys and a very dangerous girl escaped Harrenhal.
I'm not going with them. Brotherhood? That's who the Mountain and them lot were looking for. They'll bring us back and put rats in us.
You've got nothing to fear from us, son. The lords of Westeros want to burn the countryside. We're trying to save it. Now, come on. We'll talk some more over brown bread and stew, and then you can go on your way.
I don't know. You come with them,
Here's the thing,
you
Fat
may die, or you don't. And you...
When I'm done talking, that arrow's falling down on your fat head. I'm done talking.
Yeah, y'all don't have a choice.
Yeah.
The country's starving, and look at this one.
Maybe it's the reason half the country's starving.
That's hilarious.
My lion.
We've spoken of this. Cannot come here.
But you said I should come to you with any problems.
Did anyone see you?
No.
You sure? My father does not make idle threats. Having you killed would be the high point of his week. You have to be absolutely certain. What is this problem?
I'm worried about Sansa. When she spoke with Lord Baelish, his friend warned me about him.
Baelish doesn't have friends.
I don't know her name.
Oh, Ros, the redhead?
How do you know her?
I try to know as many people as I can. You never know which one you'll need.
She's a whore.
Yes, we shouldn't be judgmental about these things.
You f***ed her.
Oh, please. All right, yes, I f***ed her once, twice. But since I met you, my lady, being with no one else...
And? Was she good? Did you like her?
Not as much as I like you, obviously, or she'd be the one torturing me right now. What did she say about Littlefinger?
That Sansa shouldn't trust him.
Is there an idiot in any village who trusts Littlefinger?
We have to protect her.
We can't. Now that the Lannisters have discarded her, Sansa will have many suitors. A great beauty with a very old name.
Beauty. Oh, a greatie.
Yes, she is. Objectively, very. Her face is quite pleasing to other men and to women, people in general. But not to me, of course. I only have eyes for you.
You pervert. You want her? This child.
I don't even want to talk about her.
But you are.
Only because you're making me.
I didn't force you to open your mouth and make words come out.
This is cruel and unfair. Cruelly unfair.
Oh, the cruelty. She is so cruel to me. Now, do you think I'm cruel?
If you stop that, you mustn't come here again.
Is he in the Red Keep still?
You've come to a dangerous place, full of dangerous people. Dangerous people.
I would leave the Red Keep. I would get the heck out of there and go to some other place in the city.
Lady Tyrell, my king.
Send her in.
What are you doing?
I don't know, but it has that crossbow on. Oh.
You wanted to see me, Your Grace.
I'm leaving on a hunting trip. Just wanted to make sure you had everything you need before I left.
That's very thoughtful, Your Grace. I have everything I could want.
Good. How are you finding life in the capital? Must be quite a change after Renly's camp.
A welcome one. A military encampment is no place for a lady.
The bedside of a traitor? Is that a place for a lady?
Your Grace, I tried to do my duty as a wife. That is all.
What was your duty to this traitor as you saw it?
The duty of any wife to any husband, to provide him with children.
You failed to do this. Why?
I
Tread softly.
would not speak ill of the dead, Your
Grace. You think one ought to speak kindly of a traitor merely because he's had a sword put through his heart?
No, I do beg your pardon. The subtleties of politics are often lost on me. Renly, I don't believe he was interested in the company of women.
What makes you say this?
Whenever I wanted to make a child with him, he had so many excuses, so many late-night war councils. He never wanted to try, except one evening, after he'd had far too much wine to drink, he suggested something that sounded very painful and couldn't possibly result in children. Maybe the fault was with me, maybe...
No, he was a known degenerate.
It's such a relief to hear you say so, Your Grace.
Considered making his perversion punishable by death.
As is your right. You must do
She can't say
whatever
no
you
to him.
need to do.
Do you see how close he's letting her
You are
touch his arm, touch his bow?
Yes.
And he's so like...
Do you like it? I just had it made. Probably one of the finest weapons in the Seven Kingdoms.
Will you show me how it works?
It's a new design.
She's winning him over. You
There's no
see this?
crank.
Yeah, she knows how to
You
play
use
this.
this
Yeah.
Draw the string. Bolt goes here. And then you just aim.
Would you take me hunting sometime? Forgive me, Your Grace. I know a hunt is no place for a woman,
That's
but...
not unheard of.
My father would never let me before I...
You no longer belong to him. Do you want to hold it?
May I? Please.
Marjorie be a turning stone for...
No.
No?
I imagine
No.
it must be
I just see the way that...
place your finger here and
No. No.
watch something die over there.
This man's insane. There's no way. I don't believe it.
Could you do it?
Or you think that she's just feeding into his
Yeah,
craziness?
that's the only way you can.
I don't know, Your Grace. Do you think I could? Yes. Would you like to watch me?
Yes.
Yep, he's still insane.
Point this thing over there and kill something over there. It's just, yeah, he's...
Want truth? What truth? Why'd you take Winterfell?
I took it.
Who gave the orders?
No one. I took it on my own.
Why?
To take the North while it was vulnerable.
What were you going to do once you took it?
Hold it. Rule it.
Good. No, that's very good.
Oh my god!
Why did you do that? I told
Why did you take Winterfell?
I took it to bring glory to my house, to my father.
I'm going through torture watching...
The thing is...
I took it because
I
don't think he...
I hated them for holding me prisoner. I wanted to hurt them.
I think he realized how
What are you doing?
correct Lewin was, him
Please.
running.
I'll tell you anything. Just take it off. Please, just take it off.
Your sister sent me. I'll come for you tonight when the castle sleeps.
Oh, no, don't go. Please, no, please don't leave me. Please don't go, please. Please don't leave me.
Yeah, he's reaping what he sows
Yes, he is.
tenfold.
It's alright. The walls will protect him.
You can get inside his head. See through his eyes.
Only when I'm asleep.
That's how it begins until you learn to control it. You're a warg.
Not just wolves. Sometimes in my dreams, there's a...
Three-eyed raven.
You've seen it?
We saw him together. You haven't forgotten.
Does it have anything to do with warging?
No, the raven is something different. Something deeper. The raven brings to sight.
Seeing things that haven't happened yet.
Things that happened long before you were born, or things that are happening right now, thousands of miles away.
What's he telling him?
Why don't you ask?
It's not hard to find.
Isn't he ashamed, your brother? Needing you to protect him.
Where's the shame in that?
Any boy his age who needs his sister to protect him is going to find himself needing lots of protecting.
Some people will always need help. That doesn't mean they're not worth helping.
My father died. I dreamt it.
I did not see
You
any
didn't
of this
dream
coming.
it, you saw it, and so did I.
You have the sight too.
When I told my father about your father, the first time in my life I saw him cry.
Your father is Halland Reed?
Yeah.
Saved my father's life during the rebellion.
Father told you about the rebellion. I never did. But I saw that too.
What else have you seen?
Only one thing that matters. You.
Why him?
Oh, is he like more developed than Bran is in whatever this action is? And he's just found out through it that he needs to go to
drinking
Bran.
from a puddle. Not that I'm averse to drinking from a puddle every now and again.
I don't drink ale.
There's no story so good a drink won't make it better. Yeah. They've all suffered through my bouts of sobriety. It's very tedious for all concerned. How did three children,
We're not children.
how did three young persons such as yourselves, untrained in the art of war, escape from Harrenhal?
Gendry's a smith. He was apprenticed in the armory.
A smith, eh? Where'd you train?
King's Landing. Turbo Mott shop.
That criminal. He charges twice as much as every other armor in the city.
That's because he's twice as good.
Aha! The smith and a salesman.
Gendry stole his weapons.
Ah, fought your way out of Harrenhal, I see.
He knows how to use a sword, and so do I. My brother's taught me.
Oh, calm down a little bit. Yeah.
To your brothers.
She's had a little bit of training,
But not nearly.
But not like
nothing to brag about.
Finish your meals before you go.
nothing real.
It may
She
be a while
hasn't
before you
fought
see
anybody
another.
in real.
Free us?
I give you my word. But before you go, allow me to raise a cup to your That is an uncommonly large person. How does one manage to subdue such an uncommonly large person?
One waits for him to drink until he passes out.
Poor man. You have my sympathy. Aha!
I didn't. Oh my god! I didn't even
Not a man
notice.
at all. A hound! So good to see you again, Clegane.
Loras, the fuck you doing here?
Drinking and talking too much, same as ever. A pretty prize, lads.
No. What in seven hells are you doing with the Stark bitch?
No, that was. Oh, that's great. But do they hate the Starks?
Take the bridge and risk being
Do they just
seen.
hate a war, so
Cross
they hate the
great
Starks?
water.
Silence, Kingslayer.
Now, anyone could see us on the bridge. It's wonderful to watch you wrestle with these dilemmas. Which will she choose?
Gambler's heart. Wouldn't have guessed.
Be quick about it.
Oh, I need to rest.
Get up.
You have these on your feet when you walk too far. What do you call
Get
that?
up now.
Corns. I never used to get corns. Of course, I used to ride everywhere. March around like a common foot soldier, wearing the same shit
I
boots
just
for over a
dragged
year. This heel's ruined. There's no way.
I
It's
understood
not
why
that-
some knights felt the need to carry two swords.
Oh no. Oh.
He is such a. He's a joker.
Oh, you move well. Great beast of a woman.
You shouldn't grimace before you lunch. Gives away the game.
He's just having fun. He's not like meaning anything serious.
I think he wants to kill her. Jamie Lannister wants to kill anyone he fights.
Bit of a quandary for you. If you kill me, you fail Lady Stark. But if you don't kill me, I'm going to kill you.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't want. He's not. He never fights for fun.
You good, but good. See, if you were willing to hurt me, you might have had me there.
She's one.
Dang. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh no, there's someone here now.
I was like, whoa, she's going. And it's whoosh.
Looks like your woman's getting the better of you, if you can call that a woman.
We enjoy a good fight. Gets our juices flowing. Laid man of House Bolton. Gruesome for my taste.
You sorry, Sir One?
That's him, all right. I saw him fight at the tourney for Sir Willem Frey's wedding.
He was right.
Let us go. My father will pay you whatever you want.
Enough to buy me a new head? If the king in the north hears I had the Kingslayer and let him go, he'd be taking it right off. I'd rather he takes yours.
Oh boy.
So not only is Jamie recap, but now so is.
Yeah. Oh boy. That is very interesting. Hold on there. The link to the full breakdown is on your screen now. Tap or click to get our full-length breakdown to this episode. Please like and subscribe to keep up with immersive reactions. Thank you for watching the reaction.